Hello, welcome back to IndigoSmokes Tarot. I am doing a reading for the Aries collective, Aries Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you click on it and it resonates, it is for you. As I've done with my most recent previous readings, I've divided I'm getting tongue-tied. I have two tarot decks. One of them I've divided into 5 different piles. One for major arcana, one for pentacles, one for cups, one for swords, and one for wands. Each one is going to correlate to a different aspect of your life or your energy. The major arcana is going to tell me the overall theme and lesson for you at this time. The pentacles are going to show me energy surrounding work, finances, and or domestic life. The cups are going to show me your spiritual life, emotional life, and relationships if that is something that comes up. The swords are going to tell me your state of mind and communications, whether those are ingoing, outgoing. And then last but not least, the wands are going to show me your energy levels, your goals, your actions, or the actions that you're preparing to take. So let's just jump right in. I will finish with oracle messages from about 5 different decks, and I will try to keep this video to about 50 minutes, Other than that, divine insight, clarity, and guidance for the collective of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Divine insight, guidance, and clarity for Aries. Divine ancestors, spirit guides, and guardian angels of the collective. What is the overall energy, lesson, and theme for Aries at this time? Alright, so we have the reversed Temperance card here. Alright, for me this is a very spiritual card. When it goes into the reverse, it's talking about a certain level of extreme, okay? A lot of the times this shows being off-kilter spiritually, okay? Maybe being too indulgent in something, maybe being too focused on the mundane world. Somehow balance or moderation is needed, okay? What is the overall energy surrounding the work, finances, domestic life of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Divine insight, too many cards. Divine insight, clarity, and guidance for the collective of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What is the overall energy surrounding the work, finances, and domestic life of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Alright, once again, 2 of Pentacles in reverse, also referring to imbalance, lack of management, okay, not really being able to balance multiple aspects of your life cohesively, okay, so balance being needed. What is the overall energy? What is the overall energy of surrounding the spiritual life, emotional life, and relationships of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Divine insight, clarity, and guidance for the collective of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Too many cards. What is the overall energy surrounding the spiritual life, emotional life, relationship life of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Alright, we have the reverse Knight of Cups. Okay, this is also an energy of needing to be grounded, okay, needing to be emotionally grounded, letting go of any overly idealistic notions, okay. For those of you where this may apply to a relationship, whether that relationship is platonic or romantic, sometimes the reverse Knight of Cups can refer to someone or a situation that is inconsistent and not the most reliable. In its worst energy, it can talk about someone who may be, a bit two-faced, okay, kind of a love them and leave them type. But we're going to clarify and we're going to see exactly what this reverse Knight of Cups means. But with the bottom of the deck of this being the reverse King of Cups, that could strongly be someone who you are in a dynamic with who's not, either they're not emotionally balanced or they could be emotionally unavailable, okay? They could be immature in love. Or this is you, Aries, and maybe you're being immature in love. Okay, but we're going to see. What is the overall energy for the state of mind and communications of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Divine insight, clarity, and guidance for the collective of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Another 2, reverse 2 of Swords, okay? Being stuck between a rock and a hard place, feeling forced to make a decision, or just being in a state of indecision where you feel like you don't know what to do or what decision to make, okay? Also, 2s deal with balance, they deal with duality, they deal with choices and partnerships. What is the overall energy level, passions, goals, and actions of the Aries collective, Aries Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Divine insight, clarity, and guidance for the collective of Aries. Energy levels, goals, actions of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Aries. Energy levels, goals, actions of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In another reversal, so you are the first person, or you're the first reading, Aries, where every single card is reversed, okay? So, strong need for balance, controlling your emotions, controlling your impulses, grounding yourself, okay? All right, the reverse Knight of Wands, as far as energy, your energy could just be all over the place, Aries, okay? Maybe you're doing too much, your energy is just all over and it's not being focused, it's not being channeled, okay? Maybe you're being a little bit too reckless, or you're dealing with someone who is, okay? For some of you, this could be just your energy is a little bit low, all right? All right, this can be a self-destructive energy as well, okay? The reverse Knights, because we do have the reverse Knight of Cups here, the reverse Knight of Wands, those can both talk about not knowing whether you're coming or going and not being able to be consistent and reliable. All right, so either that is your energy or that is something that you are dealing with in a situation or a person. Now we're going to clarify these cards. All right, divine insight, clarity, and guidance for the collective of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Why is this reverse Temperance card here as the overall energy, theme, and lesson for Aries at this time? All right, now we have a repeat. We have the reversed Hangman and the Prince of Wands in the upright. So we have the repeat card. All right, so the reverse Hangman, to me, that talks about not surrendering. It talks about not really wanting to sacrifice something for the greater good of you or the situation. The Prince of Wands, once again, that is a very fiery, active energy, and it can very easily tip the scales and be too impulsive, okay? So there could be a situation or a matter, Aries, where you're just not wanting to let go. Like, I feel like this is a very uncomfortable energy for you to be in, as well as an imbalance of sorts. And I feel like there's a process here that maybe you're resisting, or you're being too impulsive in dealing with, okay? For some of you, this is just like too much ego, okay? Okay, so I'm going to clarify this reversed Hangman. Why is the reversed Hangman here? To clarify the Temperance card in reverse for the Aries collective as the overall energy and lesson. Why is the reversed Hangman here? Reverse King of Swords. Okay, so once again, reverse King of Swords is an irrational card, okay? The reverse King of Swords is someone who is not thinking clearly. He's not being rational and possibly using his intellect to the detriment of himself or others. Okay, so once again, it's either you, Aries, or someone that you're dealing with. With this card, clarifying the reversed Hangman, once again, I'm seeing like too much ego, okay? There's not a lot of surrender that is here. It's too extreme. All of these reversals are very much talking about a lack of balance, a lack of being grounded, a lack of moderation, impulse control, not thinking clearly, not acting clearly, putting up some resistance, being too caught up in the ego. All right, for some of you, this is a level of dishonesty, whether, like I said, this is internal or external. the reverse King of Swords could definitely be somebody who isn't being honest, whether with himself or whether with others. Why is this King of Swords in the reverse for the Aries collective? Two of Swords. All right. So once again, choices. So we now have 222 here, and we have 2 repeats. The Two of Swords in the reverse is over here for your state of mind and communications, and now with this clarifying the overall energies, we have the Two of Swords in the upright. So once again, this is talking about indecision. Okay, a choice needing to be made, balance needing to be implemented. Okay, needing to be objective as well. Okay, because the reverse King of Swords is not someone who is very objective or rational. Alright, why is the King, not the King, why is the Prince of Wands here, clarifying the reverse Temperance card? Alright, 7, I think this is too many cards for me right now. I don't feel like doing all of that. I'm a little drained from my other reading. Why is the Prince of Wands here, clarifying the reverse Temperance as the overall energy and lesson for Aries? Alright, so we have the reverse 10 of Swords and the reversed 6 of Swords. So, the 6 of Swords deal with moving on and transition, okay? With this being in the reverse, once again, there's a resistance that is here. The reverse 6 of Swords talks about having a difficult time or showing resistance in moving on or transitioning into something new. With this reverse 10 of Swords, this is also talking about not dealing with the crisis very well or overthinking. Okay, if not overthinking, it's a form of, self-sabotage that is here. Okay, so possibly once again, due to the reverse King of Swords, if that is your energy, and the reverse Hangman, if that is your energy, Aries, that is showing that things are imbalanced for you and too extreme for you because your ego or your mind is causing you a lot of conflict, and it's holding you back when you should be transitioning forward into something new. And like I said, the reverse 10 of Swords, it can talk about dealing with an opportunity for something better, like the crisis point for change is not being dealt with properly, or you're holding on or clinging to doubt or painful ideas, or somehow, some way sabotaging yourself through your intellect, through your thought process. And that could be causing you to take some impulsive actions or acting in too much of an extreme way. Alright, why is the reverse 2 of Pentacles here for the work life, finances, and domestic life of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Alright, we have the reverse 10 of Cups. We also have 1010 here, 222. So those are angel numbers that you can definitely look into, Aries. Alright. The reverse 10 of Cups, that's talking about some kind of emotional upset, or some kind of emotional dysfunction in a particular situation, or just being unhappy with something here. And the All Gifted is a card that is very personal and specific to this deck. The deck that I'm using for the clarifier is Tarot Apocalypses or Tarot Apocalypse, one of those. And the All Gifted card is Pandora's Box or Pandora's Energy, and it's all about gifts, giving and receiving, tapping into your gifts and bestowing those gifts upon and your strengths, sharing your gifts, sharing your strengths with others, and being in that energy, period. So with this here, with the reverse 10 of Cups, I do feel like this could be reflecting that maybe if there's a situation that you are giving of yourself to, maybe that's not being recognized. Okay, or maybe you're not doing something in a way, or sharing of yourself in a way that is really fulfilling to you and making you happy, and or it's causing some kind of emotional dysfunction or emotional upset in regards to your home life. Okay, you on a personal level or a professional level, it's going to resonate differently for all of you, but It's like what you have to offer, your strengths, either it's not being used properly, or the response to your strengths and what you have to offer, it's not making you happy. Maybe the response that you're getting. Okay. The reverse two of pentacles, which is what these two cards are clarifying, it definitely talks about not only a lack of balance, but it talks about improper management, not being able to juggle different aspects of your life accordingly. Okay, so I feel like something here is off kilter, something's throwing you off balance. Alright, I want to see why this reverse Ten of Cups is here. So it is possible that in regards to your work life or your finances, and for some of you, your domestic life, there's some unhappiness that is there and it's needing to be dealt with. Why is the reverse Ten of Cups here with the reverse Two of Pentacles for the work, finances, and domestic life of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Alright, we have the reverse Two of Cups, the Three of Cups, and the reversed Five of Wands. Okay, so these could be, so if this isn't like a work partnership, it's causing, you know, some, if this isn't a work partnership or a friendship that's causing this reverse Ten of Cups energy, where maybe you feel like what you're offering to a situation isn't being received properly, or is causing you to be unhappy. Once again, that could be because of some conflict within a partnership, whether that is professional or personal. It could strongly be someone in your social circle. Okay, the Three of Cups has to do with your friends, close connections. It doesn't have to be romantic, but for some of you it may be. This reverse Five of Wands, it talks about not really wanting to, or being tired of a certain level of conflict that is here, either with a friend or within a partnership. Okay, this reverse Two of Cups, if it's not talking about a breakup or a separation, it's just talking about disharmony within a partnership that has someone here feeling unhappy or unrecognized with what it is that they're giving to a situation. Let me see. Why is this reverse Five of Wands here for Aries in regards to work, finances, domestic life? The Lovers. Okay, so for a lot of you, like I said, this is a partnership. Okay, whether, like I said, whether this is professional, whether this has to do more so with your personal life. I don't feel like you are getting maybe the appreciation or the fulfillment from what it is that maybe you have to offer. Okay. And like I said, if not that, then what it is that you're offering, maybe it's not being offered in the proper way. Okay. And there's some conflict that you're not wanting to deal with, or that you're overcoming within once again, some kind of partnership, whether that is professional or personal. And I'm going to put the Lovers back just because there's a lot of cards right here and I don't want to get confused with which cards are clarifying which. So, can we clarify the spiritual life, emotional life, and relationships of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Why is the reverse Knight of Cups here for the spiritual, emotional life, and relationships of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Okay. We have the Two of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, so we have another repeat, and then we have the Sun card. Okay, so emotionally, spiritually, and maybe in regards to a relationship, take which resonates. I feel like this Sun energy is kind of like a wake-up call, and also a shift in your consciousness. Okay. This is kind of the opposite of the emotional upset that I'm seeing here, or the emotional disappointment or unfulfillment with this reverse Knight of Cups and this reverse Ten of Cups. I feel like this is an energy that you're overcoming, Aries. Okay, or maybe this is just something that you've dealt with this could even be like the distant past, but if you're thinking about it, then it's showing up in your energy. But once again, we have this Two of Pentacles, so I do see regaining this balance. Okay, and I do feel like for a lot of you, This starts with spiritual and emotional work here. Okay. There's some emotions that you are needing to work through, some adjustments that you're needing to make. The Nine of Wands talks about perseverance and being tired but continuing anyway. So like I said, I do feel like there's something in your life that you're very, very tired or exasperated with dealing with, but you do still have the energy to push through it and gain this balance. And then we have the Sun card here. Like I said, this to me, this is the card of clarity, illumination, and happiness. And I do feel like this is an energy that you're persevering for and that is coming in and through for you. So let me clarify. Why is the Two of Pentacles, Nine of Wands energy here for the spiritual, emotional life, relationships of Aries? Ace of Wands. So yeah, I feel like you're going to be getting your spark back, okay? Ace of Wands talks about new beginnings, and because this is in your spiritual, emotional, and relationship sector, this is a spark of energy, a spark of inspiration, a spark of passion that is reigniting you on a spiritual, emotional level, and possibly within your relationship. So for some of you where this is a personal partnership of some sort, I do see this spark possibly coming back from that and you being able to overcome whatever disharmony that has been happening within said partnership. For others of you, this is just an internal thing where you're being spiritually, emotionally reignited. All right, and you're stepping into an energy of being able to find your balance again. Okay, through perseverance, and you're being able to attain this sun energy, which is illumination, elevating within your consciousness and attaining a certain level of happiness and success within your life. Okay, so that is clarifying the Two of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. All right, so once again, that energy of feeling tired and exasperated and having to persevere, it's like you're going to get a spark of energy. Okay, especially with this Sun card being here, that just amplifies the whole vitality and gaining of momentum. Why is the Nine of Wands Sun energy here for the spiritual, emotional, and relationship life of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Yeah, for sure. So we have the Four of Cups here with the reverse Three of Swords and the Star. So this is a strong healing energy, which I like to see. The Star is one of my favorite cards because it talks about renewal, it talks about healing, it talks about faith, hope, optimism, and having, cosmic and spiritual support, around you, supporting you. This Four of Cups, it talks about being in an emotional rut or a state of apathy. Okay, and with this reverse Three of Swords and the Star, I feel like this could be, for some of you, this is strongly healing energy, but for a lot of you, this is getting out of a vicious cycle of being, emotionally burnt out or disappointed. The reverse Three of Swords, it does talk about healing and acceptance of past disappointments and sorrows, but it also talks about getting out or needing to get out of some kind of vicious cycle. Okay, and stepping into this Star energy, which is once again renewal. Okay, this Four of Cups is when it's not talking about like just being in an emotional rut or apathy or taking something for granted. It does talk about rejection. It talks about rejecting something, and I do think with the reverse Three of Swords here, this is an energy of you either rejecting or needing to reject some kind of vicious cycle that you're needing to heal from. And once again, with this Ace of Wands over here, getting this Ace of Wands and the Sun card, this is getting your vitality, your energy, your passion back. Okay, so this is a lot of cards. So we have that. Let me move some of these over because I'm running out of room. Alright, why is this reverse Two of Swords here for the state of mind and the communications of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Divine insight, clarity, and guidance for the collective of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Clarify the reverse Two of Swords for the state of mind and communications of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. We have the Chariot and the Page of Cups. Okay, so once again, more energy that I like. Okay, so for some of you, this state of mind energy is once again you feeling like you've been backed into a corner, like you're stuck, like you have a decision to make, and either you're forced to make it or you're stuck in a space of being unable to make it due to indecision, okay, or possibly due to not being able to see something objectively. But this being clarified by the Chariot and the Princess of Cups, which is the Page of Cups. This is once again to me, it's kind of like the reversal of this reverse Knight of Cups over here. Okay, so if that's representing some kind of emotional disappointment, if that's representing some kind of inconsistency or unreliability, and once again being in some kind of emotional rut, then to me this Page of Cups would strongly indicate stepping into happier emotions, a better vibration. Okay. The Chariot, it talks about a quest, a journey to victory, and definitely needing to have like the focus and the determination and also balance in order to get where you're trying to go. So this is strongly a quest here, a journey that you're needing, that if you're not already on it, you're needing to go on, to especially to get away from this energy that has kept you out of balance and drained of your energy and your vitality. So I do see you getting out of this indecision. I do see you getting out of this imbalance. With the Page of Cups, when that's not talking strictly about emotions, Page of Cups correlates with like being a visionary, being a dreamer, being a mystic. Okay, so for a lot of you, this could be some kind of creative or spiritual thing that is helping you to move forward and get out of this mental blockage or this mental indecision that you're in. Can we please clarify the Chariot and the Page of Cups for the state of minds of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? King of Pentacles. Alright, so the King of Pentacles is somebody who is definitely very grounded and very stable and also very productive. Okay, so like I said, if you're productive, if your productivity has been low due to having, you know, low energy or being emotionally, spiritually out of balance, I see you being able to stabilize and ground yourself, or needing to stabilize and ground yourself in order to be victorious in what it is that you're trying to move towards and attain. Okay, so definitely that reverse Six of Swords here is like when you stop kind of clinging to maybe the past or old grounds, things that you've already dealt with and things that are no longer new to you, and you allow yourself to transition into something new. You will be able to be a more grounded, well-rounded, and balanced version of yourself. Okay, but with the Chariot being here, it's a strong need for focus. It's a strong need for reining in anything that's causing you imbalance, whether that's how you're thinking, whether that's your emotions. There's a strong need to control and direct your thoughts and your emotions in order for you to move forward and not have your energy levels constantly fluctuating, your emotions and your thoughts constantly pulling you all over the place. So the King of Pentacles being here for your state of mind, I do see you getting over that mental block. Sorry about that, my camera cut off. But as I was saying, so focus, determination is definitely needed. And becoming grounded, I see this with being in your mental sector. This is strongly an energy of becoming more mentally mature, mentally stable. Okay, being able to make grounded decisions, take grounded actions, and being able to be more methodical and think things through. Also, and then for those of you, this could be you receiving, you know, communication from someone who can guide you and be a guide for you through this process. Okay, the King of Pentacles is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, strong Capricorn, Taurus for me. So if this isn't you just mentally maturing and becoming more grounded, this is someone helping you to do so, helping you along your journey here with the Chariot. Okay, offering you some spiritual, emotional guidance here with the Page of Cups. Okay. Can we clarify the Page of Cups here for the state of mind and communications of too many cards? But we got the reverse Queen of Pentacles and the Moon. So once again, that's counterparts. Like I said, for some of you, this could be like a partnership thing. These issues that you're working through. And for some of you, this is a counterpart or a partnership that is triggering some subconscious things that you needed to deal with that moon energy. Why is this Page of Cups here for the state of mind and communications of Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Here we have the Devil. Okay, so once again, the Devil, it talks about needing to tame your lower nature. Also needing to conquer or either conquer or control your fears. Okay, especially like I said with that moon wanting to show itself. Definitely there could be some subconscious issues that are lurking that you're needing to face. Okay, especially if all of these reversals are talking about you acting off of impulse. You could be subconsciously sabotaging yourself and you don't realize that you are, or you don't understand why. So for a lot of you, this is a need to deal with some subconscious fears, and you're needing to work through those and tame those and not let them overrule you and control you. For others of you, these are some negative attachments or an energy of limitation and restriction that you're needing to overcome or break free from. Okay, like I said, with that reverse Temperance over there, that can talk about being too focused on the mundane world. Okay, to your detriment, to where it becomes that becomes your main focus. Okay, so the King of Pentacles, the Devil, that's strong Capricorn energy being ruled by Saturn. It can strongly be too reality focused. Okay, so for a lot of you, like I said, there's some subconscious fears that you're needing to work through. There's a balance that's needing to be implemented in regards to the physical life and then spiritual life. All right, needing to tame those impulses that cause you to act to your own detriment. And then for some of you, these are just negative situations or lower vibrational situations or habits that you're needing to either tame or break free from. Okay, so that they are not throwing you off balance. What is this Devil energy, King of Pentacles energy talking about for the state of mind communications of Aries? And for others of you, like I said, this could be, an earth energy or, Capricorn energy specifically that is coming through to kind of help you, give you some perspective. But for others of you, like I said, this is too much of a focus on the physical, and it's causing all of your cards to show up reversed in this reading. Why is this King of Pentacles Devil energy here for the state of mind of Aries, Sun, Rising, Venus? Reverse Strength. Okay, so like I said, I really think these are some subconscious fears, okay, and low energy levels here. With the Reverse Strength, is talking about, not using or understanding your inner strength. It can talk about low confidence, not using your power and falling prey to your shadow side. So for a lot of you, there's some shadow work that you need to do, which falls in the same line of subconscious work. Okay, so a lot of you are needing to conquer your fears, understand your inner strength, and be more confident in this. Okay. And then for those of you where you're like being too irrational or impulsive or reckless in some way, shape, or form, this is needing to be more graceful in how you wield your energy. But also there's a need to properly understand your power and your inner strength and your inner resources. And there's a need to conquer your doubts and your fears here so that you can stop working against yourself. Alright, can we please clarify this reversed Knight of Wands? Why is this reverse Knight of Wands here for the energy levels, goals and actions of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Divine insight, clarity, and guidance for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Why is the reverse Knight of Wands here for Aries? For their energy, their actions, and their goals. Okay. Got the High Priestess. The High Priestess is popular. She kept popping up in the last reading that I did. So, once again, this is a very spiritual card. This is a need to be still as well. Like I said, Aries, like your energy is all over the place. It's not balanced, and there's a need to be still that is here. There's a certain level of maturity that's needing to happen. There's some inner work that's needing to be done. Okay. With the reverse strength, well, not the reverse strength, with the devil card being here, we had the reverse 10 of swords earlier, which, like I said, it talks about self-sabotage. This 4 of cups energy, this 3 of swords in the reverse energy, that talks about being in a vicious cycle that's needing to be dealt with. That reverse 6 of swords, constantly going over old grounds, not transitioning forward. Okay, so once again, it's like you're holding yourself back, maybe because your energy is scattered, maybe because you're doing too much, but there's a need to be still here. Why is this High Priestess here for the, and also, like I said, for some of you, this is you are receiving or seeking or needing to seek guidance out from someone who has a lot of spiritual wisdom, and from someone who's more grounded and mature than you are. But for others of you, this is an energy that you're stepping into or needing to step into. Okay. Reflecting on your actions before you make them, conquering your fears, not operating out of your shadow, not allowing your fears to control you and keep you swaying constantly from one place to another, not being overly focused on the material world to the detriment of your spiritual self. Why is the High Priestess here with the reverse Knight of Wands for Aries in regards to their energy levels, passions, and actions? Alright, we have the 4 of Wands here. Okay, so you're trying to create some stability for yourself. Okay, you're trying to create stability and security for yourself, but I feel like a lot of you are going about it in the wrong way. And with this clarifying, like why the High Priestess is here with the reverse Knight of Wands for your energy, your actions, your goals, there is a need to, like, if you, once again, like the High Priestess talks about being still. So if you do that, if you take that time out, and if you are still, you will be able to, one, do this subconscious or the shadow work that you're needing to do so that you can mature and so that you can leave old cycles behind, old grounds behind, and transition into something new so that you can attain this 4 of Wands, stability, security, and happiness. Okay. And like I said, for others of you, this is someone else giving you guidance that is going to help you to attain this 4 of Wands energy. Okay. But definitely your energy is too scattered, and you're needing to I don't want to say preserve or reserve it, but there's a grounding and a building back up of this energy that's here. Okay. And I think that's, why is the 4 of Wands here? And I do feel like this is going to come through for you. Okay. This energy, right? This is either, like I said, an energy that you're stepping into, or this is an energy that is going to come through and guide you. Okay. Clarifying the 4 of Wands, we have the reverse Ace of Swords, 8 of Wands. So confusion, chaos with that reverse Ace of Swords, leaving. Okay, and then with this 8 of Wands, things picking up, swift progress, swift forward movement, and like I said, possibly some communication that could be coming in for you, or some guidance that could be coming in for you to help you. But I see you leaving a certain level of imbalance and chaos behind, right? But for a lot of you, you're going to have to be still first and quit acting off of impulse and irrational thought and just staying in old cycles of fear and doubt and negative thinking and overthinking and just acting too impulsively. Alright. So for guidance to close with, I can get some divine guidance, advice for the collective of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Can I get 2 more cards of insight, guidance, and advice for the collective of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Divine insight, advice, and guidance for Aries collective. Okay. So we have past programming, choose your beliefs, recognize false stories, external conditioning, make decisions that support your goal and who you want to be. So this is that. So like I said, with that moon card that wanted to pop out, that devil card, some in that reverse strength, needing to once again overcome your shadow, work through your subconscious and shadow side, okay? Reflecting on why you do what you do, how your past has programmed you to act on impulse how you have. Ultimate love, forgive others and yourself, release past, send love and light, change inner to change outer. So more of what I've been saying. Bottom of the deck is flamingo, enjoying friends, balance in chaos, dealing with your emotions, mastering your energy and your vibration. So once again, there's a certain level of self-mastery that is needed here. You got to take some time to be still to get to that point, whether this is you tuning into your own inner wisdom or whether this is you getting this guidance from someone who has more spiritual prowess or a more grounded maturity to them. This is something that you're needing to focus on, okay? On attaining. All right, can I get some more divine insight, clarity, and advice for the collective of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Divine insight, guidance, advice for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay, I gotta pick another one. Okay. Bottom of the deck, the escape artist may sabotage your end to avoid hurt, afraid to be loved, still looking. Don't run when it gets real. Whether this is referring to a relationship or whether this is referring to you running away from yourself when it gets too hard to face, you know, your own inner demons and who you are and how your actions are affecting you or how your past is affecting your current reality. There's a need to not escape, not to run from it. Okay. Communication, address concern without attacking person. Communication is the issue. Healthy, loving dialogue. If this isn't talking about someone in your external world, this is how you communicate with yourself. Okay. Making sure that you're talking to yourself in a way that you would talk to a child. There's a need to be real with yourself, but also be gentle with yourself. First card that came out was worthiness. Know your worth. The universe can only bring you what you know you deserve, and you can have it all. Okay, so for a lot of you, this is a self-love, self-care thing. And for earlier when I said ego doesn't just mean being full of yourself. It also means like your ego is also what tells you that you're not good enough. Okay, so ego, it shows up in a variety of different ways, not just egotistical, but also, you know, low self-esteem, where you have that voice in your head that's telling you that you're not enough, or that, you know, anything else that is a negative communication with self. It says physical intimacy, the topic is up for discussion. Choose healthy, balanced relationships and doing it for the right reasons. Okay, so with that reverse Knight of Wands, that can sometimes be sexual promiscuity. So once again, do not engage in sexual activities to make up for some a sense of security that you don't have within yourself. Okay, you're only going to get peace. You're only going to get consistent peace, love, and worth and value from within. Okay, when you have it within, it's reflected within your outer world. Okay, so do not engage in relationships, sex, etc. to find your worth and value through that. That's supposed to be something that you gain and have within already. And then when you have it within, you attract it without. As above, so below. As within, so without. Okay, can I get some more advice, insight, and guidance for the Aries collective, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Okay. Bottom of the deck. Earth energy, utilize logic, reason, and common sense, needing to be grounded. Like I've been saying. not being irrational, not acting off impulse, putting some thought into your actions before you do it, understanding yourself, becoming more grounded and mature. Winds of change. It says your surroundings will undergo transition. Once again, when you do the inner work, your outer reality starts to reflect it. We have Medusa. Jealousy leads to downfall. Okay, so I don't know if this is you or someone else, but jealousy is unnecessary because we are all our own person. We all have a different soul, a different journey. We're not all here to do the exact same things or have the exact same experience. What is for you is yours, and it's not going to escape you. Okay? The Green Man, the forces of nature favor you. Okay, so once again, going back to that star card, that all gifted. The King of Pentacles, that is, you have, spiritual forces around you that are supporting you through this process. All right, but with the High Priestess energy, you got to be still, you got to tap in. And the Black Cat, your luck will soon change in a good way. Okay, I think cats are lucky. So, all right, and let me see, I got 2 more decks and then we'll be done. Can I get some more insight, advice? Okay. Can I get one more card for insight and guidance for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Okay. Bottom of the deck is worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Okay, release the vibration of worry. Okay, like I said, that reverse 10 of swords, that reverse strength card, being unsure of yourself. Release the worry. The worry doesn't help you. It just eats at you, eats at your confidence, eats at your energy, eats at your power. Okay, it provides more obstacles or self-imposed obstacles than what is necessary. We have regret. I know that I cannot change the past. Once again, finding it hard to move forward, transition forward. That reverse 3 of swords, that reverse 6 of swords. Holding on to the past, holding on to vicious cycles, finding it difficult to move out of it. And then we have loneliness. I know that I am never alone. So once again, like I said, spiritual forces, the forces of nature favor you. That star card, cosmic forces guiding you, trying to give you faith, hope, renewal, optimism. You have spiritual energy that is around you. That High Priestess, that is either within you or someone that is in your environment that is willing to help you and will help you if you ask, if you tune in. Okay. And then last but not least, the Archangel Michael deck. Alright, Archangel Michael, do you have any messages, advice, guidance for the Aries collective, Aries Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Okay, that card wanted to come out. Can I get 2 more cards for Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Bottom of the deck is this is your life's purpose. Okay, so once again, for some of you, that High Priestess energy is you. Okay, and you may have some kind of spiritual gift to offer, and that could be an energy that you're needing to step into, and you're so focused on the mundane that you don't realize that. And we have this all gifted card over here with the reverse 10 of cups. It's like if you're not using your gifts how they're supposed to be, if you're not acknowledging your gifts, you're going to be reverse 10 of cups unhappy. You're going to be imbalanced or unbalanced within the physical world because you're not living up fully to who you are and what you have to offer. All right. We also have God is in charge, and make a commitment. Once again, you have spiritual forces, energies that are around you, benevolent energies that are trying to help you and pushing you along your journey. Make a commitment. This is making a commitment to yourself, and also for some of you, making a commitment to your spiritual path because you have some gifts to offer. Okay, but you got to be consistent. You got to be grounded. In order for you to make a commitment and maintain it, you have to be mature. You have to be grounded. You have to be focused. Okay, that Chariot energy that came up, that is a journey to success and victory, but one that requires a lot of willpower. Okay, so thank you so much, Aries, for watching. If you've watched this far, I hope that this was an insightful, encouraging reading for you. I hope that you got some messages from it that can help you along your path, and I will see you sooner rather than later when I do another video. Until then, I love you, be safe, take care of yourself, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.